I got these Takahashi Undercover Mocs, and I bought the white colorway, and I'm kind of pleasantly surprised by how they are. I got these on sale as well, and paid I think £50 for them, and I think the retail was around sort of 120, 140, but I'll confirm that later on. But what I like about them is actually I'm surprised by the quality. So I don't know why why I should be surprised, because they do retail for a lot more. Maybe because of the price that I picked them up for. But this kind of leather that they've got on here is very sort of soft and just sort of plush feeling. It's kind of feels a little bit nubucky, but I don't think it is nubuck. I think it's just the type of leather they've used. It's very sort of soft to the touch, and then also the sole itself is very kind of different to the norm. And what I also like is the way they've kind of done the heel tabs and stuff as well. And basically, because it's a mock, it's basically you're supposed to slip it on and then kind of tie up this with no shoelaces. But I think it's a really cool sort of sleek looking sneaker, almost futuristic, if you will. And also like I said, the outsole is really nice as well. Just the kind of hits on there, just a nice sort of sneaker to have, I guess, just to kind of have on the everyday rotation. But again, you can pick them up on sale. What I would say is you do sit quite sort of high up, and I noticed that about the midsole. So when you put your foot in there, it does feel sort of slightly further up, but it's not a bad thing, especially sort of if it's raining outside. So here are the details for the Nike Undercover Moc Flow SP. It comes in a light bone and university red colorway, but predominantly the sneaker is made up of light bone, and it has an EVA sole, and it has all leather upper materials, and the price was £120. And in terms of comfort and sizing, I feel it has a really firm sole. However, for a mock, it has really good support around the arch. You can sort of feel that in the trainer, and there's like as you can sort of see in the picture, there's a support going over the arch area, which is really cool and really does kind of give you that sort of support. The heel sits, compared to sort of other mocks I've worn, the heel sits quite high up, so just be aware of that. The wearing time for these, because of its leather upper, I think it's like 5 to 10 hours. It's mainly for the leather to soften and to be able to get your foot into the shoe. It seems to be very, very tight, and I would say they're true to size. And it has great grip for all types of weather, because of it's got this kind of clear TPU kind of on the heel and on the forefoot, but also it's just made up of a very sort of traction heavy material, sort of almost sort of a honeycomb type setup. And the look and style is a revised ACG mock silhouette, which I was kind of drawn to. I do kind of like those sort of mocks. They're really sort of easy to wear, and especially after sort of a gym session or on a cold day. And it has a sort of nice sort of simple grey colour palette. I like this particular version for that reason. And you can kind of wear them sort of anytime really, but spring, autumn, winter, because of the leather materials, and they're kind of sort of made predominantly for that kind of weather. And you can kind of dress these ones up sort of casual, smart casual, because of the fact that they're kind of sort of plain sneaker, but they are still sort of quite aggressive because of the midsole. So in terms of my final thoughts, I like the materials. The materials are really nice. They feel very sort of premium to me anyway, and the neutral colours, I really like that. However, the cost is one issue. £120 for a pair of mocks, even if they are a collab, is too high in my opinion. And then basically just the fundamental problem with this particular shoe is you can't put them on feet. I just had a real struggle and a hard time trying to get them in, and I think even though I sort of loosened the rope around the ankle area, it still didn't kind of help. And I don't think going up half a size would kind of alleviate that. I just feel like it's just a flaw, design flaw in general. So I'm not sure if they put that through to the test or not, but it sounds like it was kind of an oversight to me, and probably shouldn't have. This particular shoe shouldn't have been released in the state that it's been released in. And the midsole is high, so that could have sort of stability issues anyway for some people. I would sort of feel that myself, for example. And in terms of the ratings, I give like the look and style. It's a nice looking sneaker. I'm going to give it a 3. I think it does the job of what a Moc should do. And the comfort, I'll give it a 3. It's very kind of standard stuff, really. It's firm on the sort of firm side, but it does give you sort of plenty of support. I will say that. And the quality, I'm going to give it a 3, mainly because I think just because the leather is really nice on it, and that's the only reason really. And the pricing, I'll give it a 3 because it's just too high in terms of pricing. The rating I'm going to give it overall is a 2. The reason for that is just because I just can't get it on my foot without sort of struggling, and that seems to be sort of the 101 rule of buying a shoe, is being able to wear it.